Hello everybody, this is TheLisol. Welcome to my week 35 roster update for my main account, TheLisol. Let's get started. So for this project I put together this spreadsheet breaking my farms up into 3 tiers, 5 characters per tier, generally working on 1 character to their goal each week and another to G12 or 13 depending on what I've got in that same week. As you can see, I've been working on Sith Eternal and I actually have finished all of his requirements. I initially had Armorer and Canderous in my farming list, but I have struck them for the time being because I need to go right into GL Leia in the near future. I do still have Ben Solo here, but he's for TB ops. My guild is pretty short on Ben Solos, so I decided that I would do that one. The raids and the gear changes have created an opportunity for me to bolster the back end of my roster and my pilots by taking characters up to G11. Generally the minimum usable level for a character and where they are effective pilots. I've been trying to do at least 1 character from this list of 75 every week. Lately, I haven't been quite so effective at doing that, but that's mainly a Cairo problem. 35 weeks in, I believe I'm 32 out of 75 in here, and I think I'll be able to bump those numbers up a little bit going forward because most of the characters that I am working on in the near future are already G12, so I'll be able to use some of that purple gear to bump up some of these characters. So I pre-recorded my gearing, so let's get started. So I start by taking Marin up to 7 stars. She's the 3rd of the 5 JKCK requirements I needed. Tarful is very close and Saw is pretty close. And then I activate C. C I was able to take to G12 here, which was enough to do the missions, the post-shard farm missions. I did drop a battle though, so I got frustrated, and today actually I took my C up to Relic 7. It's pretty nice. I got him to 193k health and just under 500 speed. He's still pretty useless until I get the ult, but I should be able to get that, I calculated, in about 11 days. So for the 3rd week of this next GAC season, I should have him ready to go. Here I'm just looking to see what gear we needed. I wound up spending some crystals on some of this gear because I wanted to make sure I could actually do his, get him up to G12 and do his missions where it's him +2 fighting Rey and Ben. Let me see if I can't skip through all of this. Yeah, we're good here. I attach all the Zetas to him, get him up, get all the Zetas on him. I had 180 Zeta mats saved up. I try to have 120 for a GL unlock. I try to have more than that, and I had 180 this time, so I was able to put all of the Zetas on him and not worry about it. I got doing some modding here. I don't really need to look through this. We're able to get him up to 193k health, give or take. Let me go here, try and see what we need for Ben. It's these Mark V Athacam med packs. I'm pretty short on those still right now. I just looked at it. I still need 50 more of those in order to take him up to G12. I scroll through here, don't see much that I can do. Actually, on my stream the other day, somebody redeemed Choose a Zeta, and they chose First Order Stormtrooper Zeta, which is one I wanted for the future, for the fleet, so I was happy to do that. And then, of course, today I took my C up to Relic 7. I've looked at this Kira 1,000 times and never actually pulled the trigger. Anyway, let's go back here. So, excuse me, comparing my progress. So from 827 to 93, I went from 9.317 million to 9.353. That's about 38,000 GP, 36, I don't know, give or take, 36,000 GP. From Zetas, I went from 198 to 204. It's actually 205 now. Omicrons remain the same at 22. G13s, I'm actually at 119. G12s are at 20, and G11s are at 42. So because I have C done, we're looking at the gear for Ben Solo. He needs a few med packs, which I have a bunch of. The only kind of rare piece for the left side he needs are these multi-tools. I usually have a ton of the tactical data and wristbands. I'm kind of low on wristbands right now because C required 2 of them, but they shouldn't be too difficult for me to get. He also needs fusion furnaces and these Mark 12 data pads. It's not going to be too difficult, and thankfully he uses these the battle computers, the Cairo battle computers, which I have a ton of because I've been farming dark side tickets. So my plan for next week is Rex plus 2 refreshes, Tarful plus 1. I actually finished my Tarful shard farm today on Thursday. Saw plus 1. I have about 70 Saw shards to go. And Cairo's Cantina, it's signal data. Hopefully, cross your fingers that Nisa is a Cantina farm, although I would prefer if we're only getting one of the new marquees that it's Drogon being the Cantina farm as opposed to Nisa. In fleets, we're farming med packs, security scanners, hypo syringes, and Marin plus 1. Actually, Marin plus 1 is done, so it's all just G12 pieces. And then my goal for next week is to have G12, G13 Ben, another one of the marquees up to G11, and of the 2 SLKR Rex I have left, which is Phasma and Vet Han, to have them up to G12. So that way I have the whole set of them at G12. So once I get GL Leia finished, I can just blast out SLKR requirements and get those done in about 12 weeks. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it greatly, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like, subscribe, comment in the comments section down below, and you can join me on Twitch or Discord. Both have links in the description. I hope to see you guys there.